how strange this country is. The king's wealth amounts to over $30 billion. He lives in an extravagant palace covering hundreds of thousands of square meters with thousands of rooms. Even the toilets inside are made of pure gold. He also owns over 7,000 luxury cars and 10 airplanes. Just one wedding costs hundreds of millions of dollars. What's strange is despite the king living in a highly extravagant way, the people still love him dearly. What is the reason behind this? Today I will help everyone understand. Brunei is located on the north coast of the Borneo Island in Southeast Asia bordering Malaysia. Brunei's area is very small, only about 5,765 square kilometers. And the population is not large, only around 450,000 people. It is an absolute monarchy. All the assets of Brunei belong to the king. It's no surprise that he is the richest person in the country. How rich is he? The palace he lives in covers an area of 200,000 square meters with construction costs reaching $5.4 billion. This could be considered the largest palace in the world. Even Buckingham Palace can't compare. What's more amazing is the roof of this palace is not only inlaid with gold, but even the faucets and toilets in the bathrooms are made of pure gold. There's even toilet paper made of gold. It's truly outrageous. Furthermore, this palace has over 1,700 rooms and more than 200 bathrooms. One of the halls in the mosque within the palace can hold up to 5,000 people. Additionally, there's a swimming pool, a polo field, and other entertainment facilities. In general, it's fully equipped with everything. Outside the palace, the king also owns many other properties around the world. If he lived in one mansion a day, he might not be able to live in them all in his lifetime. Do you think that's all? Living in such luxury, he certainly can't travel carelessly. Over 7,000 luxury cars, including Lamborghinis and Ferraris. There's nothing he doesn't own. In addition, he owns 21 private jets. And of course, yachts are a must. The King of Brunei in Southeast Asia lives an extravagant life that rivals the West in every way. When he celebrated his 50th birthday, he spared no expense building a stadium within the country, costing hundreds of millions of dollars. He also invited international superstar Michael Jackson to perform to entertain the guests. When he turned 60, it was even more extravagant. He invited world leaders and wealthy people from all over the world to showcase his status. Of course, not just for himself. The king is also very generous with his wife and children. Even though he has been married 3 times, each time he divorces, he gives his ex-wives large compensation enough to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. When his son got married, he spent hundreds of millions of dollars, a large economic compensation enough for them to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. When his son got married, he spent hundreds of millions of dollars. The wedding outfits of the bride and groom had to be made of gold if there was not enough gold. Various precious stones were used instead, with golden chains, crystal, and gemstone jewelry. Even the bridal bouquet was made of diamonds so dazzling it would blind you. He even used his favorite golden Rolls Royce as the wedding car for his son to share in the joy. The king also gave a very generous bonus to all public servants across the country. According to incomplete statistics, this extravagant wedding in history cost over $200 million. With such an extravagant king, the princes are also no less impressive. There are rumors that one prince especially likes models from all over the world. The prince's daily habit is to choose models from major magazines as his concubines whenever the prince likes someone. He would spend a large amount of money to bring them back to the palace to make the prince feel comfortable and have personal doctors prescribing weight loss medication for the models to help them maintain the figure the prince likes. When the prince gets bored, these models will receive a huge compensation beyond imagination and then be sent back to their homeland. A royal family living in extravagant luxury like Brunei, logically speaking, the lives of the citizens should be extremely hard and full of dissatisfaction with the royal family. But in reality, it's the complete opposite. This king is highly loved by the people because he truly knows how to spend money, not only for his own enjoyment, but also to share the benefits with the people. It can be said that these 450,000 citizens are all supported by the royal family. For example, when going for medical treatment, citizens only need to pay a symbolic registration fee of $1. All medical treatment and medication costs are completely free, even if the illness cannot be cured domestically and requires treatment abroad. That's fine. The government will cover it. Not only the medical fees, but also travel expenses are fully covered. There's no need to worry about education, either from elementary school to university. Everything is free as long as you want to study. You can learn to the fullest. Even if you want to study abroad, the state will provide scholarships to help students with living expenses overseas. Housing, a concern for many people, is also easily solved. Housing prices in Brunei are very low if you can't afford to buy a house. It's okay, there are free houses for citizens. If you want to build your own house, you even receive a substantial subsidy. As for personal income taxes and other taxes, the Brunei government does not collect a single dollar. All the money you earn is yours. You can spend it however you want. With a country like this, how could the people be dissatisfied? They even hope for more welfare benefits. Brunei is able to spend lavishly like this thanks to its oil revenue. Oil extraction accounts for half of the country's GDP. Most of the money earned from oil sales is used to pay for welfare policies. However, oil will eventually run out. Brunei has recognized this issue and has made some changes, but the results have been almost insignificant so to this day. Brunei still depends on its oil resources to maintain the current situation.